Coming again. We're giving God
Coming
thanks.
again. He's coming again.
We give God thanks for His word too. His word is alive. Good news going on. Good news. Good news. The gospel of the kingdom of God. You know what? You just tell the woman. You want that she break the alabaster box of ointment. Yes. And she anoint Jesus. The disciples have indignation in them. Why should this It should be in herself when we know the story.
Yeah.
Yes. But Jesus said to me, why trouble the woman?
Done a good man.
You wrote a good one for you.
Yeah.
And wheresoever this gospel of the kingdom shall be told, it will be preached. A memorial. Oh, may God look on us. This gospel of the kingdom must be preached into all the world.
Yes.
As what? For witness. And then shall the end come. When he shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet. People, stand in your holy place. If you read, understand. If you're on the whole stop, listen, before the service closes, before we close the service, I need to hear somebody say, I need Jesus. This is the time now. Tomorrow may be too late. And I hate to use the word too late. Too late is just too late.
Yeah, you have too late, you know.
Too late. Lord have mercy. Today,
hear my voice.
To everything, according to the wise preacher, to everything there is a season.
Yeah.
And a time and a purpose for everything under heaven.
Yeah.
A time to go on.
A time to die.
You don't go on already. Left out. You don't go on. I'm going further. We have one thing to do again. While we're in this space, which is the dash.
Yeah.
You give God the trouble between there, you joy, everything right there.
Right there, between that space.
Between that space.
Born and die.
So come to a decision. To road, to travel. You make your choice. But God does hear prayer, and God does answer prayer.
Yeah.
You could talk to God in your mind. Yeah. Job said, oh, that I knew the secret place where I could find my God. And when I find him, I'm going to have a conversation
with him.
I'm going to tell him all what I have to tell him. Yes, we could talk with God, you know. Yes, and you get him back and tell him, and you and God talking. Listen, there's nothing sweet up in here. You talk about communion you have with your God.
Oh, that one you have a good relationship. A good relationship with
yes,
your God.
Yes, man. When you're by yourself, you feel a whole month.
Oh, yeah.
Because the presence of the Lord going to come and visit you. You know, and you can't get in contact. That is the purpose of God. Yes. To love him and to serve him.
Feel the tug on the line, man.
When you're having a conversation with God, you feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a conversation with a good friend. A friend who will go with you even go beyond the grave.
Oh, yes.
We pray that God continue to bless us. We pray God, we bless God for these ministers.
Yes,
preach the word. And the word of God must accomplish the purpose which it was sent for to do. The word of God don't go in vain, you know.
No.
All three don't go in vain. That ain't going on void, not at all. The word of God don't go void. We are like hungry child again. The young men there, we are going to cross it.
I want to start present to give each and every one and I want to thank God for being here also today. Also, I want to say to the Thanksgivers. I want to say to the Thanksgivers and the family, God bless you and keep up the good work. You know, I won't be long. Before I take my verse, I want to take my time and say thanks. Here's the reason why I want to say that. And I feel so good to see the head of the home. Yes. But kneel down here when they say the first prayer. Go down on your knees before the family and call on God.
Yeah.
And call on God from the heart.
In the right direction, brother.
The next thing I want to say is that what I want to highlight is that he was saying that it's 60 years he's now, and he was saying that all the rest of time him coming up, he used to keep a party, and when the man of the world keeping the party, you don't get in the way, no. Like when you're not in God, and you decide to call your friends. Sometimes it's the type of people you're calling and the kind of language they go talk or whatever, and your place to be upset. But when the man has to keep the party, clear the road. Because this must be his time to celebrate the way he knows. But this year,
Bless the Lord.
Oh, yes.
it's a change.
Bless the Lord.
It's a difference. When he could confess with his own mouth and say, this is my birthday and it's 60 years and I want to thank God for it. He called his friends to give God thanks who keep him for the 60 years. And the wife was telling us the amount of years that they lived together. And you know, when in a marriage, if you make all get going at 25 and 20 years, all them years doesn't mean nice years. I want to tell you something in a marriage, it's that things that they will tell all you. But at times the ship could be so rough. What's me? When you're dealing with a man or a woman out of God, to hold up with them 40 years, it takes God himself. To keep you and them together, because you just go through some kind of things. And some of the things you can't tell people. It's so bad. It's so, I want to talk about it, it's so worse. You know? And this is what people just go through in marriage. But what I thank God for, in spite of how bad it was, and in spite of how rough it was, and at times when you're looking for advice for people to help me with the husband, help me with the wife, and be a good friend, turn their back on you. What I like about God is God was able to keep them, even though he didn't know God. God was able to keep them.
Oh, hallelujah.
Together. And because God saw his time coming, and the time come that God was able to call the man from darkness to light. And here we are.
Praise him.
We are keeping no party. We keeping the own party. We are keeping no fete. People are jumping up in the house half naked and everybody just decent, man. And they're praising God. I wonder how heaven feels to see something like this. I wonder what's going on in the spirit world when God was able to see this man stand up as a man who now accept Christ and telling them about the goodness of God and say, because God keep me, even with my daughter or the other family, we're going to celebrate God. That is the reason why I had to make sure that I get it inside. And the son was saying that he want to tell the father not to change his God. I want to tell the son to help him.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When people now come in God, change is a thing that takes time. And let me tell you something, at times, it has something they call nasty habit. It has some habit that take months or sometimes years. And you just have to help them. Don't get fed up with them. Don't tell them discouraging thing. And don't tell them you won't like abusive words and you say you're baptized and you fall back. Hey, you watch me? We have to wrestle. You just have to fight. You're fighting an enemy. We want to get you back in the world and carry you back something to the wrong bottom. So it's a daily fight. I want to tell you, all you help him.
Yes, man.
All you know how it was when he wasn't in God. You have to tell me. It wasn't always nice. Yeah, you know? Know that he's in God. Help him. Pray for him.
Yeah.
When he make, I ain't saying he ain't gonna make mistake, he could fall short there. Encourage him. That God could hold him and keep him. The man reached 60 years already. My father not here. No. If I have a lot of people sitting here, is not going to live to 60 years now, but you are blessed. That your father could reach 60 years and stand up for God, and he's still married to your mother.
Yes.
Married my boss. Married my boss. I ain't want to go down that road. Just two words. Verse 6 say, this poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his trouble. And the 70 verse said, the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivered them out of all their trouble. We serve a God who knows how to take you out of trouble. Anybody who sees trouble, the first person that's called is God. When I don't know me, I say, oh God, help me. And God does have mercy. That's just as how he does let the rainfall on the just and the unjust, the green and the dry. And but what do you do when God delivers you out of your trouble? What do you do? Do you go back to the things that you used to do? Or do you continue to serve God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind? You see, here's the reason why I'm saying this. The writer tells us in Luke chapter 18, they say one day Jesus was walking on the road with his disciples, and they had a blind man stand up in the corner with his stick. And he asked a question, he said, who is this passed by? One of the writers said it was Bartimaeus. They said Jesus of Nazareth passed by, and he saw the ball from the corner. Yeah. Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. What man? This man wasn't seen for years, and he realized the healer passing, and he started to cry out because he was in trouble. When you what man? People who in trouble could go to battle. You could cry like somebody who in trouble. You know, crying with all their heart and all their soul and all their mind because they won't help. And they tell the man to keep quiet and don't disturb Jesus. And he started to cry out for more. Jesus, don't have mercy on me. And when he continued calling, they bring him to and Jesus asked him, what shall I do for thee? And he said, Lord, that I may receive my sight. And the writer said that in the sense of like when Jesus healed the man, the man do something amazing at the meeting. Jesus healed the man. And instead of the man get caught up on the healing, you know, in the sense of like, something you're in trouble and God take you out, and people will start to worship the thing God do for them. They start to worship something you're in trouble. They say like God will cut that and God will give you a car or a house or whatever. They start to worship the house and talking about the house alone. And so the house give itself to you. And they will worship it. But the writer said that when this blind man get healed, they said how the man started to rejoice. And he was rejoicing and following Jesus. So when God take you out your trouble, you don't only talk about the good things he do for you to worship him, you continue to follow him and follow him rejoicing. Here's the reason why I put it across like that. God was telling Israel in Deuteronomy 8. He said, beware that don't forget not to serve the Lord thy God who brought thee out of Egypt. And he started talking about that. I bring all you through all the desert. I take all you all through the drought, and I take all you through the desert of the fiery serpents or whatever. And here he turned around and said, but when thou has been blessed and has built goodly houses, or that was or like a finance and thing increase or whatever, he said, remember, it is the Lord that giveth thee power to receive wealth. Yeah. You know? God was trying to make them understand that when I take you out your trouble, and I start to build you up, and I started to do all that, don't forget where you come from. Don't forget who delivered you. But remember, and you see, this is what I like about this family here today. They remember to call everybody to give God thanks for today. And that is very, very, very important. You're showing God that you appreciate all that you went through, all when you went to us, and how bad it was or whatever. But you're telling God, I appreciate what you do for me, so I'm going to call everybody and I'm going to give thanks. And I want to let you know, these things God does really appreciate. Because you didn't forget who delivered you. Here's the reason why I say it like that. Last but not least, I watching time. In the 17th chapter, I look at, they say that while Jesus started to trouble, he beat 10 lepers. You know? And when they cried to him, and he healed them, they say one of the fellas look back. One. The 9 get caught up on the healing. And the thing that was on there, one of the fellas look back and spread out himself on the ground and start to give God thanks. At they stand up, while the others was going, he remembered, and Jesus asked a question, where are the 9? Were there not 10 clans?
Yes.
But where are the 9? And Jesus blessed the last one and tell him about the things he could remember he couldn't say because he remember what God do for him and he turned and he gave him thanks. Let me tell you something, it is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord because of the kindness that he showed to you. God spared the life of all of us and it must be good to give thanks.
Oh, yes.
Try to remember where you come from. You know, I just want to encourage you that you could continue. And I want to say to the family again, in spite of the week, I want all you to encourage your father. Talk to him. If he get vexed, wait till he get cool. Wait till he get cool. And talk to him. And I always remind him of the step that he make with God. And be as a prop to prop him up. You know? It's so good. I feel so good to see the head of the house, boy. The head of the house could pray. You know, so I just want to encourage you in the name of Jesus. If you walk right, ring the bell.